Hey yo everyone, I am Ignim, and this is the next episode in the Drova Forsaken King playthrough. So, let's get to it. Hey, where is Jorg? Are you Jorg? It is. Hey, you there? What are you doing hanging around here? I'm looking for... That dog's going to be fucking barking all the time, innit? I'm looking for work. The guard in Nemeton mentioned that you were looking for workers. We need people who can really put their backs into it. You can also earn coins, assuming you're not Altums. My name is Jorg. This is my farm. We've got more than enough to do under the circumstances? Where shall I begin? The bridge to the woodcutter camp is down. Those damn swamp things are getting more and more brazen. And nobody from Nemeton has come here to help us. I was at the woodcutter camp. They're already working on getting the bridge back up. Ha! Sanj is a good man. Gets his hands dirty when he needs to. We are working hard and soon we'll be drinking too. How are the swamp things becoming more brazen? If I only knew. Anyway, that's why so many people are getting the hell out. It's too dangerous here. They'd rather head for Nemeton or the remnants camp. It's safer there. What can I do now? My workers can tell you where help is needed most. Go ask them. Where can I find the workers? Your best bet is to go see Delani. She's preparing the food now and she'll need some help. You can find her in the big house with the stove. It's reasonably safe beyond, except south and east of the farm. Thank you. Howdy, dog. What's up, dog? Hey there, who's a good boy? The dog looks at you expectantly, trembling with excitement. Woof woof. He's a good boy, huh? Woof woof. The dog jumps up and down. He's a good boy. Are you a good boy? He stares at you with big eyes and wags his tail. You are a good boy, and then pets. He beams with joy and looks up at you. Pets again. He wags his tail and looks at you happily while you pet him. There it is. We petted the doggo. I'm not that much of a dog person. I'm more so of a cat person. Mostly because I like the fact that cats are... They don't need anyone. It's just like... Are there? It's like, yep. If you don't feed me, I'm going to wait for you to die and get your corpse. Cats, man. It's mostly because I... Sure. You don't know what I mean? What are you talking about? Don't be like that. We're talking about going to Nemeton. Come on, just leave me alone. Bog iron. Why didn't you just go to Nemeton? It's same fucking shit. You don't know what I mean. But I'm more... What I like most about cats is the fact that they have way more personality than dogs. In the sense that they don't, like, bring shit back home. No, they don't. And the fact that they can detect, like, if a person is a piece of shit or not, like, very easily. If a cat doesn't like you, well, it's very likely that you're not a good person. It could be, like, cats that are pieces of shit as well, and they hate fucking everyone. So far, I never met a cat like that. But besides the cats on the street. Because some cats on the street are just like cautious of everyone. Sometimes even my own cats are cautious of me. Coming from outside. And they just look at me just like, oh, who the fuck is this guy? Just, oh, it's him. Sure. But it's always nice when I'm out and about outside, and then I see a cat. And then I see a cat and I try to pet it. And because I do try to pet cats outside. Like cats that I don't fucking know. I do try to pet them. And sometimes it works. Sometimes the cat just look at me and just like, yeah, sure, pet me. It was very fun, like, these days. I was, like, early in the morning, walking out and about. Then I was outside and a cat just ran, like, I just saw, like, rustling in the grass. I see you fucker in there. I saw rustling in the grass, and then I just thought there's a mandragora nearby. Now I knew. I just paid attention to the mandragora, trying to look around in the map. I got hit. So I just saw a rustling in the grass, and then it's just like, wait a second. There's no way there would be a dog in there. That must be a cat. And then I called for it, and then I just see like a black head showing up from inside the grass. Yep, he was a cat. And then I just like called him, and then he just like kept looking at me. He was like, with his head just like, what the fuck you doing? What the fuck you doing? It's not common for people to call me or something like that. And I called him again, and then it just like, and then he just went, yep, I ain't going there. Oh, almost got me. And then he just like came to me. And then he didn't want to leave soon after. It was very fun. And then I mean, I just stayed in there just like for 10 minutes petting that cat that I never saw. And it's not one thing, because I think 1 week after, that morning, walking out and about, I decided to go through a road that I don't often went through. Just, you know, now and then, just like, I like going through roads, like seeing things that I haven't seen before. And since it's been a while since I've been there, I just decided, yeah, I'm gonna go in there, let's see. And then I saw a cat just waiting outside a house, and then I called it, and then he came to me, and it was the same fucking thing as this time it was a white cat. A black cat and then a white cat. And then just like, yep. And then I had to stay in there and just like petting the cat for like, what was around 10-15 minutes or so. And then I got away. Oh, no. It's not stealing. There's a stealing there. If he sees me, it's a stealing. There's a stealing as well. So I just stayed there, petting the cat. Came back towards my house, cat followed me. And then the same day I had to go, I don't recall exactly where, and then when I was returning from it, I saw a cat that was very similar to the same cat. Like in another place entirely different. Way far away. And then I just called for him, and then he just looked at me with the same eyes from before. Just, it's the same fucking cat. And just, like, he came around and just followed me up until him. I got to my house. Very fun stuff. Rummages through stuff. Didn't anyone... what I most like is when I go to like a person's house, and then they just go, oh, there's the cat. Don't pet him, he's like gets angry with everyone. And then I just like, oh, really? And then I just go there and pet the cat, and the cat's just like chill. I remember there was one time a friend said, this cat like got into an accident when he was younger. And it was, I don't recall exactly what the accident was. I think a dog bit the cat in the belly or something. And then the cat, like, ever since that happened, the cat, like, hates when you touch his belly. 5 minutes later, I was in there, like, scratching the cat's belly. Just like, nope. This works to other people, not to me. Cats fucking love me. Didn't anyone ever teach you manners? Do you always go running around the neighborhood, barging into strangers' houses? Yep. What you want is an RPG. I should go inside people's houses. Jorg sent me, I'm supposed to help you with your work. Jorg? Why didn't you say so right away? I didn't. You started like blabbing. Babbling. Yep. It's not blabbing, it's babbling. Do you happen to be able to cook? Yes, a little. The workers here need a hearty meal. Rummages through her bag. Oh, here it is. Here's the recipe. Bring all the workers a portion of farmer's meal. That's our trusted stew. The kettle to prepare it is in the center. Although I obtain all the ingredients, I'm quite sure they have everything. Get whatever you need. Out of the chest back there should be plenty. 6 portions for the workers and 1 for yourself. 7 total, but no more. I'm not exactly flush with supplies right now. Please take only what you need. So, how do I make the stew again? We're talking about stew. Ring a bell, simply mix, and the farmer's meal is ready. Even you can manage that if you are overwhelmed to read the recipe. Exactly, we'll be getting these portions. 6 people. Jurek and Jersey. They work the fields and tend to bicker whenever they're hungry. It was the guys here, if I recall. It gets better once they've got some stew in their bellies. Miro and Dilara should be working on the bridge, I know. And it is those guys that I saw from the other side. Head north along the path from George Farm, you'll find them there. Fleur. This is mostly French, if I recall. Fleur. Because I remember Fleur de Lis. It's Fleur. Fleur and Raya are at the barn east of the farm. They keep hammering away even at night. It's incredibly annoying, but at least they're hard workers. I know enough end conversation. Report back only after you've distributed all the meals. I've got plenty of other things to do. Where's the recipe? Did I get the recipe? I think I can see in here. Farmer's meal. I have enough to do 8. More wheat grows on the moor near the farm. Color shroom and eggs. There was eggs around. Color shrooms as well and moor's meal. The key fits. More wheat, color shroom. I don't think I can get half of the things. Or can I? I can. I'm not going to get more than I need. As they said, like they have like niches now. We need... So, no, it's one for me as well. 14 eggs. 21 color shrooms. Sheesh, that's a bunch of wheat. And 35 wheat. 14 eggs, 15 color shrooms. No, it's not 15, it's 18 color shrooms. Is it 18? Why? No, it's 21. That's just fucking bonkers. 14, 21, 35. 14. So 21. 35. We're going to get more than we need. What was I going to say? 7. There we go. Instantly makes a bunch of fucking farmers' meals. What was I going to say? It was something related to cats anyway. Oh yeah, it's mostly... cats are easy to handle. You just need to respect their space. As long as you respect their space, they just like vibe with you. I'm always stuck doing the scrap for Jorg. I've had it up to here. Now, don't exaggerate. Sometimes you got to do unpleasant things, but it's the goal that counts. Easy for you to say, you're part of the Nemetum. Unpleasant things. We are busting our asses here for nothing, are you? I could put in a good word for you with the Nemetum. I hate the fact that it's the Nemetum. They can all kiss my grits. I'd rather go with to the Remnants camp. Oh, another dumb guy. What are you arguing about? Arguing? We're just talking. Our Jersey. That blockhead there is Jurek. At least that blockhead sees things the way they are. Ever since these splits been down here for Nemetum, they might as well shut it all down. How the fuck was Nemetum holding all those people in the Remnants camp? There's no space in there. They always promised the land of legends, a land in harmony with the divinities, but set one foot into the moor, and the blood flies with each one life. How is anyone supposed to trust the Nemetum? Keep kidding yourself now that they have accepted you, but I don't see a peaceful life on the horizon. Oh, let me just finish what I was talking about cats. It's not that hard to approach like a cat that you don't know, like in his house or whatever the fuck. Like, for example, you're visiting a friend or whatever the fuck, and there's a cat in there, and it's just like, it's not that hard. It's just like, looking in the cat and see if the cat is approachable. If the cat is not approachable, you just call for it, but don't approach it. It's just, like, very simple. Just grab its attention. And if he sees you calling him, and he could either choose to approach or not. If he doesn't approach, don't try and approach him. Simple as that. He is going to approach you eventually. If like you keep like trying to attract his attention, and eventually he approaches it. If the cat like seems approachable, you just approach it and try to pet it, but you try to pet it in a way that you don't like it doesn't seem like you're trying to grab it. You're just like trying to touch it, because if the cat feels that you're trying to grab it, boy oh boy, he's gonna get pissed. So it's very simple. With dogs, you can just like go there and just touch the dog and fucking. Unless it's a like insane dog, otherwise most dogs will allow you to pet them without leashing. But even the ones that bark towards you, which is like very fun, because a dog is like barking non-stop at you, and then you approach it, he's going to kind of cower backwards. And as he does so, you keep trying to approach it, but not in a menacing way as well. You don't like run, or it's just like slowly approach him. And like holding your hand in a way that you're trying to pet it, but not from the top, at first from the bottom. And as you go close to it, you change your hand to go from the top. Because if you go from the top, like at first, it seems like menacing to dogs. You just like go from the bottom first, and then you go from the top when you get close to like scratch his head or whatever the fuck. Because if you go with your hand like cupped, like from the bottom, most of the time the dog is like looking at you from below. So it seems like you have something in your hand to give him. So as you approach, you just like flip your head and just like pat him or whatever. It's very fucking simple. And like you can see if the dog is going to let you pet him, which is like most of the times, unless, as I said, the dog is fucking crazy, mental, because of the owner that is like treating the dog poorly or whatever. But a well-treated, or even a normally average treated dog is going to allow you to do this. And as you keep getting close, the dog starts wagging his tail, because he just switches from trying to prevent you from approaching him to trying to be friendly. And then that's the point where you pet him. It's very fucking easy. What's the problem with Nemeton? It's just like, I'm not a I'm not a veterinarian. I don't, even though I kind of, I know I, not really. I had like some like papers written, kind of co-participation in veterinarian papers, but it's just, that's a talk for another day. Although I think I explained before, but still, I understand these things by mostly by noticing how things work. It's just like, that's one of the benefits of being autistic. It's very easy to notice like changes and patterns and shit like that. What's the problem with Nemeton? The Nemeton are the largest faction in Drova, and George Farm is part of it. The creatures in the moor are getting more and more aggressive, but the Nemeton are sending fewer and fewer fighters because they don't have fighters. We're just talking about what a peaceful life we're going to have one day, but I hardly dare even taking a dump outside anymore. Nemeton is going down here. Why the fuck are you trying to take dumps outside? Just like go in a proper place to take a dump. Jurek, what do you expect the Nemeton to do? More and more people are running off to the Remnants camp. Exactly, they don't have as many fighters. Yeah, whose fault is that? Nemeton's people? No, it's the fault of the people who are running to the Remnants. Which is, how fucking dumb can you be? People know they're better off elsewhere. I started to believe it myself. No, it's the whole thing about how in Nemeton they need to do things like orderly, like by using logic, law, and shit like that. Otherwise, because they are a society, they are a community. If they stray from the path, shit starts getting down. And as the things are in the Remnants camp, it is kind of organized in there, but everyone is trying to like fool others, and it's just like dumb, because there is no logic towards the things. Like in the Remnants camp, everyone is trying to get their own. On Nemeton, everyone is trying to cooperate with each other. And that's why sometimes you might think that you're not helping some of the people, because you're trying to think over the benefits of everyone and not just a single specific person. It would be good to try and help a single specific person, but it's most of the time you can't do that. Why didn't you join the Nemeton too? They don't accept just anyone, and I don't want to be accepted anymore. Anyway, I'm sick of being shunned by them that let you rot in the moor. Things will get better again, Jurek. Maybe for you, you can hide behind their big fat palisades. Like, it's just fucking dumb. Like, we can't help you because everyone is going to the remnants. And then the guy just goes, well, then I will go to the remnants as well. What are you going to do is make life harder for the people that are going to stay here. And then they will have even less people now because someone is going to work the farms and sheds and get food for everyone. And now they have to direct that person towards here, which is going to be less fighters. And it keeps going and going, and eventually it's just like everything's fucked. Maybe for you, can hide behind their big fat palisades. He just brought you both some food. There's nothing better. -2 farmer meals. Come on, Jurek, let's eat in peace. Grumbles. We'll continue this conversation some other time. Phew, damn it, I'm hungry. Eating is the highlight of the day. They definitely don't have anything this tasty in Edmonton. Thanks for bringing us the food, yeah, because you're outside in the farms. Got any work for me? Jorg sent me. Don't think so, we're managing just fine on our own. Just fine? We? Nonsense, if the geezer sent you, you might as well work. Just gather some bog iron on those fields ahead. I gathered everything. Ha, good idea. Muck always fetches bog iron from us for Chanaik, the blacksmith. Gather some and bring it to me. What does bog iron look like? Small brownish lumps. They always get plowed up to the surface. What is bog iron? Chanaik refines it into iron. It's not as good as the stuff from the mines, but it's usable. Alright, I'll bring you bog iron. Bring in 6 pieces, I'll give to Muck at the next opportunity. I don't think I can do anything with bog iron there. Could it be that I can refine it myself? I don't think so. No, bog iron was a thing entirely different from iron ore. Where is the fucking bog iron? It was possibly in there, but I just skipped or whatever the fuck. Sometimes I mean, I know that sometimes I'm blind to shit. Mostly because I'm trying to look at everything at the same time, but the problem is that I can't. Oh, this in here, bog iron, common, one thingy. Fuck. Oh, where's the guys? I was like zooming out. It's not Jorg, it's Jersey. Have I gathered enough bog iron? That should be enough. Chanaiko, pleased about that. I'll give working the farm bog iron for the farm. I'll give it to Muck once he's back, and I'll let Jorg know should he ask about you. Got any more work for me? No, but you can ask Delara. She almost certainly needs help with the bridge. Where can I find Delara? Follow the path west, then head north. She's supervising the bridge repairs. Okay, he's in here resting. Why is the bridge out? Oh, as if we didn't know. Hockatu. A few nights ago, a quake struck, now the bridge is gone, so we can no longer reach the woodcutter camp. Too bad for us and for the Nemeton. I'll see you around. It would be good if I could, like, just fix the bridge and just, like, go across. The fuck are you? Raya. Startles, oh, haven't seen you around, and Raya, what's up? What are you doing here? Sometimes I don't know that myself, I've been here for such a long time already. I should have followed Casper, I think, or Fleur. Oh, Fleur. So, I mean, I'm here working for Jorg, tending the chickens, but I've also got to repair the shed because Miron's busy with the bridge. Where's Casper now? Casper was our hunter. Sometimes she used to take me along hunting, but now she's off to Nemeton. Fleur is also out gathering mushrooms, should be here soon. What's Miron doing on the bridge? The bridge to the woodcutters collapsed a few days ago. Miron's our finest crafter. She can repair it. The best I can do is nailing a couple of boards to the shed. I got food for you. Grace hesitates. Just give me the floor share, too. I'll hang onto it for him until he gets back. He might be dead. Where's Fleur now? Gathering plants. No one knows the different varieties of plants as well as Fleur does. He can tell them all apart, and he's teaching me too. He's awesome. He ought to be back soon. I'll hold on to the food for him. You'll be glad about that. When exactly did Fleur set off to gather plants? It's already been a few days. He's dead. He really ought to be getting back. Though he often stays out longer than a few days, but he always brings back a beautiful flower for me, smiles. Well, I think she likes him. Is he usually gone this long? Well, I'm getting a little worried. Usually when he's gone, it's only for a night. I've searched all around here for him, but I don't dare enter the ruins. Ooh, there's this weird monster. The moment I saw it, I took off right away. What ruins? We're not allowed to go there, but we did because we found an entrance in the northeast. It's the place down there? No, it is northeast over there. And Fleur really wanted to check it out. There was rust roots all over the place and Fleur wanted to gather it. Fucking damn it. These drug addicts. I tried to stop him, size, maybe he went back there, but that monster is there. What kind of monster? Was pretty weird. I'd never seen anything like it before. All I did was close my eyes and run off. I'm lucky I didn't run into a tree. I can take a look around. It's not our problem, here's the food. It's just like, yeah, fuck it, I don't care. Don't do it to the monster. It's a lot better to wait for Fleur. He'll come back for sure. Whispers. Besides, we're not actually allowed to go into the ruins. Just leave the food for both of us here. Yeah, I am allowed to. Why aren't you allowed to go into the ruins? Well, because they're dangerous and evil. No one would be foolish enough to venture into there. Not even Fleur. But he would definitely be coming back. Don't think so. Here's the food. Thanks, this looks delicious. Fleur will be stoked. I've got to go end conversation for sure. Now I think I need to go in here, right? To find the guys crafting shits, I guess? Yeah, sure. And that's it for now. Thank you for watching and I see you next time.